I found you, Ervin. Ervin York, right behind me. I'm getting ready to clean the headstone of Ervin York, my father-in-law's, one of his brothers. I've cleaned over 900 headstones in my life, and it's been a long time since I've been at a cemetery and since I've cleaned a headstone. I'm a little bit emotional and moved right now because when I enter a place where such souls, their bodies have been buried, I feel all of the peace. It's all I feel is peace at cemeteries. So I've got my chicken with me today, my rooster, Chewy. I was afraid he was going to maybe kill my other roosters, and so he's with me. I'm going to go ahead and get him out and get all my supplies out and get started on cleaning the headstone of Ervin York. Get you some water. All right. It's been a long time. Chewy, it's been so long since I've cleaned a headstone. I'm gonna go ahead and get all my supplies out. I need to kind of gather my own bearings here. It has been a long, long time since I've been to a cemetery. I'm gonna get you some water, okay? I still have my picker in here. I don't know if I have my picker. I need my picker. My little picker. Yeah. My chamois. This is my favorite brush. I do have my little digger here. Good boy. Bear with me, all right? My little rooster. My little baby rooster. Bear with me. As I get all of this stuff together here. Ervin. Okay. Go ahead and get all my stuff just kind of set up here. All my different brushes. Chewy, chewy. Chewy, chewy, chewy. I'm right here, chewy. Chewy, chewy. Chewy, chewy, chewy. All right, let me get my big cell phone here. And do I have that cell phone prop? I need the little prop here. Yeah, hold on. Let me get you some water, sir. Some water for my little rooster. Hold on. Hang tight. Oh no. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Here. Let me get you some water. Hold on. You spilled all. Why are you spilling all that, huh? Here. Today is Thursday, May the 1st, 2025. And I am back at a cemetery. And it's been a long time. And somebody's driving through right now, of course. I just took all this time to get myself situated. I'm here today to clean the headstone of my father-in-law's, one of his brothers, Ervin York. My name is Natalie. I clean headstones. I've cleaned over 900 headstones, and it's been a long time since I've been to a cemetery to clean a headstone. Life is fast, it happens, and yet I'm here today to not only clean the headstone of Ervin York, I am also here today to share the ways that heaven works in life. I've been praying to heaven for a long time, asking for time to get me back to a cemetery to clean a headstone. I live on a small hobby farm. It's been a busy, busy time. I actually came today with one of my roosters, Chewy, because I was afraid, leaving the farm as the lone shepherd, that when I'm not there, I was afraid he would kill or get into a fight or be killed by one of my other roosters. Bear with me, heaven, for I'm truly touched right now to be here. Lights Chapel Cemetery. Ervin Lee York. Ervin, thank you for your life. I hope you had a good life. I hope you did not fear your death. Thank you, Ervin Lee York, for your service to our country. United States Air Force, Korea. Thank you, Ervin, for the memories I have of you. I find peace in knowing that you are with your brother JC in heaven. And as I look at your headstone today, the first headstone for me to clean in a long, long time, I'm really fueled with a lot of emotion from feeling all the souls here. Ervin, your family reached out to me right after I had prayed to heaven to give me time to come clean a headstone. And there was this message from your family saying that they're going to have a memorial for you, I believe on June the 1st. Today is May the 1st. These are the ways heaven works. Ervin, thank you for your life. I'm going to go ahead and clear my being of this emotion. I'm going to adjust my camera a little bit here. Oh gosh, I'm really quite emotional. I really, it's not that I can't explain it. I'm honored. I'm truly honored to be here today, and that grateful I could bring my rooster Chewy and that he'll be okay. Ervin, with all of this being said, I'm going to go ahead and begin to clean your headstone. And what I'd like to do first is go ahead and dig a little kind of trench around your headstone to get rid of this grass that is beginning to grow. You might not even need to dig the trench. Oh gosh, it's been so long. I'm really emotional. Ervin, your name is spelled E-R-V-I-N. Ervin Lee York, U.S. Air Force, Korea. Born January 17th, 1930. You transitioned into heaven, Ervin, on March the 18th, 2010. Wow. We are now in 2025. That has been upwards of 15 years. Okay, so right away I'm seeing a lot of ants. I'm awakening the ants. I'm bringing the ants to life here. Ervin. Oh, I know you're so loved. I try to tell people in life it's not about past tense. I really did get into a big ant fiesta here. Your family will always love you, Ervin, as you will always love your family. When we die, it's not about being gone. It's not about being forgotten. It's about the life you lived. It's beyond memories. Most of us in life aren't really able to understand what our own soul is, even when defined. We know what our mind is, we know what our body is, we know what our thoughts are, where they come from. But what is our soul, Ervin? I'm feeling my father-in-law now too, JC. These are not tears of sadness. I'm not even overwhelmed. These are tears of joy. I'm looking up around this beautiful cemetery at Whitechapel. There's like actual mountain views. I didn't even know we were near the mountains. Maybe it's not mountains. It is mountains. Ervin, Ervin. Your name is spelled E-R-V-I-N. My maiden name is Ervin, I-R-V-I-N-E. And so I really find this, well, Ervin, I live a metaphorical life of cliche and fairy tale adventures. I've been looking up for many years now all the definitions, redefining words in life, and in particular redefining words that sound the same but have different spellings and so different meaning. And here you are, Ervin, E-R-V-I-N, and my maiden name is Ervin, I-R-V-I-N-E. This isn't about coincidence. This is about awareness. And this is what heaven wants for us all in life, is to be aware. What I'm doing when I clean Ervin's headstone, I'm gonna go back and forth talking to Ervin and talking with this video. When I go to clean Ervin's headstone, Chewy, and I go to pour the water on it, if I don't have some sort of a little trench here, the water is just going to remain on top of the headstone, which will not do the cleaning any justice. And so we do need to do a little trench, which of course will grow back. I'm not here to destroy any property. There's a lot of ants here. I'm a little bit concerned. They are red ants. But I also have a feeling, God, you're not going to let anything happen to me right now. I really feel, I feel a lot for life. I was born feeling a lot for life. And I feel very strongly that in life, we do need others in life for many reasons. I don't really know how to get into the logistics of what I feel my purpose as Natalie is in this life. And yet, to put it in a nutshell, I do strongly believe my purpose in this life is to share with life. Heaven is real. Heaven on earth is real. I'm going to move this camera a little bit. Got a little bit of a different view here. Is that all right? I don't know. Remember, it's been a while since I've been to the cemetery. So at this point, I'm actually processing a lot of my own, my own soul. Family. I just said I live a life of metaphor and cliche, and one of the biggest cliches of life goes something like family. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Over the past 20 or so years of my life, in documenting such cliches and metaphors, I have come to understand that the metaphors and cliches of life are all true and real. And yet, it also all depends on where you're at in your own life and how you, beyond perceive, how you receive such life. It goes way, way deeper. When I'm done cleaning your headstone, Ervin. All of this grass and dirt that I'm kind of digging a trench right now, I will place back nice and neat, but we do need this trench. I was very spoiled cleaning headstones at Oviedo Cemetery in Florida, where I cleaned there at that cemetery alone over 800 headstones. I was very spoiled that they had a beautiful water source, spigots and hoses everywhere. So I've come to learn that most cemeteries do not have a water source, and so it is important to come with your own. This is the biggest part right now, is the actual preparing to clean the headstone. Ervin's headstone is actually not really dirty. What? I'm getting eaten alive, Chewy. Do you want to come get some of these ants? I'm afraid if I let you out, you might run away or you might just distract me too much. So you're all right for now. You're safe. You're not struggling. My little rooster. I am so honored. I'm truly honored. One of the biggest things I've learned in my many years of cleaning headstones is, well, I like to clean headstones alone. I don't like to have company beyond the souls that are here. It's a different time for me. I do talk to angels. I talk to angels every day of my life. I'm feeling Ervin right now. And he's not laughing, but he's like, be careful of those ants. I know Ervin. He's like, be careful. He's actually laughing right now about us. I guess he had a story about ants. This goes along with how in life, any creature or critter, including insects and bugs who enter our life in an unusual or unexpected way, Heaven wants us to be aware that these creatures and critters enter our life with great purpose, with actual messages from heaven. Heaven does utilize life to deliver messages to life. It's not all about Natalie or anybody else talking to angels and giving angel messages. That is one part of it all. All right. I got a pretty good trench started here. What I've also learned in the past is that it's like, again, this is the biggest part, is building the trench and not getting eaten alive by red ants. So that once I get going on cleaning, then I can rinse it all off. There won't be any issues with the water remaining on top of the headstone. Again, all of this dirt and grass that I'm digging up, I will gently place back again. I'm not here to defamate anything. It's really hot here already this morning. It's about 11 a.m. here in central North Carolina. I'm really, really grateful, Ervin. Ervin, I love your family. Family is not just about blood. I don't know your family beyond what I know of your family from the times I've met your family, and it's not been that many times, Ervin. And yet, I do know that I love your family. So does Chewy. Chewy, we're almost there. Most of my headstone cleanings in the past have taken about 30 minutes to clean. It depends on how dirty. It doesn't matter whether it's flat laying or a tall standing stone. Look, you know what? Chewy, here you go. Oh, Oh, he's gonna love this little grub. Do you want a grub? Chewy, here's a grub. Take the grub, take it. Now Chewy's gonna wanna come to the cemetery with me every time. He's going to associate this moment with grubs. All right, almost there. Stop talking, Natalie. Natalie talks. I'm Natalie. I talk my way through life. I live on my small hobby farm. My animals know I talk, and I talk, and I talk. My voice is what keeps my flock moving forward, as well as what helps to keep my own being in mind, body, and soul also moving forward. Ervin. Okay. Now we can officially begin. Years ago, I had meningitis and encephalitis, and I survived. A moment that the Center for Disease Control, who was involved when I woke up from a little, I don't know, 1 to 3 day coma. That was the first thing I remembered seeing, was this doctor standing over me, my husband sitting next to me, and this doctor saying, "Welcome back. We didn't think we'd see you again." These are the moments in life. Natalie is not special or unique. These moments that happen to us. My brain was fried. I had encephalitis with meningitis. And while I could have looked at that moment as a near-death experience, which it was most definitely a moment that heaven did something to my brain and my soul to have me be able to connect to life in greater ways, in different spaces and places beyond Earth. Heaven is real. It's not about religion. It's not about blame, shame, or judge. It's not about what anybody else thinks. Heaven touches us all in our own unique ways. I'm grateful for having such hindsight in my life to understand that bad things do have to happen sometimes in order for the beauty of life to be embraced. We're ready to go. These are red ants too. Woohoo! Ervin. Yay! Let's get started. Family. Ervin, I know you came from a big family. I can never remember. Was it 11, 12, or 13 brothers and sisters? Ervin, thank you for inviting JC to be present here today, because JC is the one who shared most of the stories of your life with me. And I always knew that JC's love for you as his brother was a beautiful love. Ervin. I'm hoping that these ants will go ahead and leave me alone. What I'm using to clean the headstone is actually something new. I used to use Dawn dish detergent mixed with water and just a little bit of bleach. Since then, I discovered a new solution. It's for mold and mildew and is known to be safe for headstones in particular. I'm not here to destroy headstones in any way. I've had a few moments out of the 900 headstones or so that I've cleaned where I used a different cleaning solution and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get arrested. I'm gonna get arrested. I left this headstone looking worse than ever. Yes, just like I lose sleep over my flock at times when my flock is in such transition like we are now. There were many times I lost sleep over cleaning headstones, and I would show up at that cemetery the next morning bright and early, ready to roll and fix that disaster that I made. Again, Ervin, your headstone, it's not dirty. It just needs a little pick-me-up here. And the most important thing, to be honest, Ervin, you just need a little company. Your body is buried here. Your soul is everywhere. And yet, we do need in life such burial grounds, such places and spaces to assign for ourselves in life to come to whatever, worship, remember, love. And a lot of us in life, we don't want to visit the graves of those we loved in life. I'm not here to tell anybody that how they live their life and choose to visit or not visit a loved one is right or wrong. That's not for me to say or to even feel. I am here to share my words that come from my soul beyond my mind. We all need a sacred space and place to honor those we love. I'm really big into saying it's not about past tense. It's not about we loved Ervin. Love doesn't die. Life dies. Whether you're a human, an animal, a tree, a flower, life dies. That is the way God created it. Yet, we don't have to live with such preconceived notions that, oh, I loved my dad and he's gone, my husband, my whoever, and he's gone. He's not gone. He's just not here. So I'm going to show you right now the way that this trench is going. This is why the trench is so important to do, because I needed some place for that water to go. Otherwise, it would have just stayed on top of the actual headstone. It's perfect. It's done. It's done. Then what I'm going to do is get my little chamois cloth here. Ervin, I found a flag. Ervin, because, again, thank you, Ervin. We don't thank the people in our country who serve our country. Thank you, Ervin, for your service to our country. You do deserve a flag, and not just on Memorial Day or Flag Day. You deserve a flag every day because you sacrificed your life for a greater cause. Probably without even thinking of it in those ways. And yet you did, Ervin, you did. Nobody's perfect. Nobody has an absolutely beautiful, perfect life. Heaven doesn't born us to seek perfection. Heaven borns us to seek life and to seek sharing. perfect. It's perfect. Life's not perfect, but your headstone is perfect. Ervin, I'll take it. Ervin, Ervin, Ervin. Thank you. I also have flowers for you, Ervin. What I do whenever I clean a headstone, I go on to the worldwide app called Find a Grave. I upload, I find the person. Ervin is, I looked before I came, Ervin is on Find a Grave. I will go in and I will enter the before picture, before I cleaned his headstone, and then the after picture, and I will date it. And this continues to further document what we do. As I said, I'm going to go ahead and start to put this kind of dirt and stuff back, nice and neat. I'm not here to have anybody come back and be like, was somebody messing with Ervin's grave? I'm not messing with your grave, Ervin, you know that. I'm tending to your grave in the ways that we are meant to tend to life beyond a cemetery or a grave. So now I'm going to put this dirt back in nice and neat. Ervin, I have to tell you, first of all, thank you. What if I came today and your headstone was like immensely dirty? And look, my rooster, Chewy, he's been totally quiet, he's fine. Ervin, I don't know what your story is about the rooster, but you got a story. I can't quite hear it, but I know you're actually laughing right now, Ervin, and I do feel your laughter from heaven. I feel it about my rooster. I know JC had a lot of stories about your guys' growing up years. I know you all had roosters. Ervin, 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 you are with peace. I feel your peace. And it's a beautiful thing for me to feel, not just at a cemetery, but whenever I'm connecting to any soul. Ervin's body is buried here. I'm not connecting to his body. I'm not even thinking about whether his body is buried beneath this headstone, whether he was cremated or not. I don't need to know those things. I'm not here for that. I feel your soul, Ervin, and you are delighting in this moment. You do say you share sunshine every day with your family. And he says thank you to his wife right now. He says thank you. I don't know what this service is that's coming up for you, Ervin. I'm honored to be a part of making sure that your headstone is gleaming, shining, clean, with a flag to represent the service to your country, our country, your sacrifice while you were alive. Chewy, we're almost done here. I'm very proud of you, Chewy. You're a good boy. We're gonna get back to your ladies soon. He's my young rooster, and we have a lot of new ladies on the farm, and he's just a little bit crazy. I can't leave him alone at this point. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful to be here today. So just as the beginning of this, the biggest part was digging the trench, so too is the biggest part the end. In life, it's like the pieces to a puzzle. We have to take time to figure out where those pieces go and how we can make it all fit together. And this is what does create the fairy tale adventures of life. Thank you, Ervin. Thank you for your life. And thank you, because now as I leave here today, Ervin, I'm going to be just all smiles, be on my face, you, your soul, Ervin, have refueled my own soul. Thank you. Here, we're almost done. What an honor. Thank you to your family for asking me to come out here and clean your headstone today. They didn't know I was coming today. They just asked me to clean your headstone. And thank you, JC, for having me know that you all are all together. We are all where we're meant to be in life and in heaven. Amen. Now, flowers. Thank you, Ervin. Well, beautiful. Just look at this scenery here. Look at this beautiful, peaceful place. What a beautiful place to be buried. The sun is in my eyes. I can't see if I'm even putting this on the headstone, if you can see it. Ervin Lee York, U.S. Air Force, Korea, January 17th, 1930, March 18th, 2010. May you continue beyond resting in peace, Ervin. May you continue loving the life of being an angel. Okay. Hold on. Just beautiful. My phone got hot here. No, it didn't. It's still recording.